than ever.
What about that? Stand and deliver.
Some fantastic memories. Now I welcome you all to BPL Draft 2018-19. This year, as we every time say, BPL is going to get bigger and better because we have some of the biggest names of world cricket signed up for this year. And you can already see some of the familiar faces of yesteryear and current era. I would like to mention a few. We have Minhajul Abedin Nannu, Nurul Abedin Nobel, our very own Khalid Mahmood Sujon, and of course, let's not forget Nafis Iqbal and his brother Tamim Iqbal, and of course, the number one all-rounder Shakib Al Hasan. And we have Tom Moody and Lance Klusner here with us. And just now, Mashrafi bin Murtaza walked in. So we will mix up today's presentation with Bangla and English for our audience all across Bangladesh and all over the world. গত বিপিএল আর এবছরের বিপিএলে একটা বড় পরিবর্তন আছে, একটা শূন্যতা আছে, যার নেতৃত্বে বাংলাদেশ প্রিমিয়ার লিগ টি-20 এই টুর্নামেন্টটা এতদূর এসে দাঁড়িয়েছে। আফজালুর রহমান সিনহা, সম্মানিত বোর্ড ডিরেক্টর এবং বিপিএল গভর্নিং কাউন্সিল চেয়ারম্যান, তিনি আমাদের মাঝে নেই। আমরা দাঁড়িয়ে তাকে সম্মান জানাতে চাই। I request everyone to please stand up and observe a minute of silence in memory of BPL Governing Council Chairman and Honorable Board Director, Mr. Afzalur Rahman Sinha. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to request the captain of Bangladesh Cricket Board. We know the captain of our one-day team, test team, and T20 squad, but the real captain, the president of Bangladesh Cricket Board, Mr. Najmul Hasan, MP, to deliver his opening remarks.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Bangla English mix. Okay. So representatives from the franchisees, members of the BPL Governing Council, directors of BCB, a very, very good afternoon to you all. It is indeed a matter of great pleasure to welcome you all to the player draft of the 6th edition of Bangladesh Premier League. The passion for Bangladesh cricket, এখানে অনেক কিছু লেখা আছে, but what could I say? I can tell you one thing. মানে কতগুলো জিনিস না বললেই না। আমরা মাত্র এশিয়া কাপ থেকে আসলাম। You know that we had an ACC meeting also ওখানটায়. And the first day, মিটিংয়ে যখন গেলাম, সবচেয়ে ভালো লাগলো কি বলেন তো? বোর্ড মিটিংয়ে বলছে যে ইন্ডিয়া পাকিস্তান ম্যাচ হচ্ছে সারা পৃথিবীতে হাইয়েস্ট ভিউড ম্যাচ, বাট এখন মনে হচ্ছে বাংলাদেশ শ্রীলঙ্কা হ্যাস তার চেয়েও বেশি, অ্যান্ড তারপরে বলছে বাংলাদেশ ইন্ডিয়া তার চেয়েও বেশি। সো এই যে বাংলাদেশের খেলার প্রতি মানুষের, বাংলাদেশিদের যে ভালোবাসা, তাদের যে প্যাশন, এটা নিয়ে বলার কিছু নাই। ইভেন আইসিসির বোর্ড মিটিংয়ে আপনারা শুনলে অবাক হবেন, এই বোর্ড মিটিংয়ে there was a presentation from the media যারা নিয়েছে স্পন্সর্স, তো ওরা ওখানে বলছিল বায়োল্যাটারাল সিরিজে কোনো লোকই হয় না, But same teams, when they play in ICC event, প্রচুর দর্শক হয়. So they were showing a lot of examples, Indian খেলার, যে সে ইন্ডিয়া ভার্সেস যে কোনো একটা দল যদি বায়োল্যাটারাল সিরিজ ইন্ডিয়াতে হয় তাহলে দর্শক হয় না, কিন্তু ওটাই যখন আইসিসিতে খেলা হয়, সে আফগানিস্তান, প্রচুর আইসিসি ম্যাচ হয় বা এসিসি ইভেন্ট হয়, প্রচুর দর্শক. আপনারা দেখেছেন সিরিজ ডিসাইড হয়ে যাওয়ার পরেও বাংলাদেশ জিম্বাবুয়ে থার্ড ওডিআই কি পরিমাণ দর্শক, আনবিলিভেবল. সো দিস ইজ, ওরা যত কিছুই বলুক বাংলাদেশের সাথে কোনো কিছু কম্পেয়ার করা যায় না. বাংলাদেশে ক্রিকেট আসলেই সকল মানুষ এত বেশি পছন্দ করে, এত বেশি ভালোবাসে, এটা কোনো দেশের সাথে কল্পনা করা যায় না. এবং আইসিসি একটা রিসার্চ টিম ঠিক করা হয়েছিল যে হাউ টু প্রমোট, খেলাটাকে আরও পপুলার করা যায় কীভাবে. এবং হয়তো আপনারা অনেকেই শুনেছেন বাংলাদেশে কিন্তু হাইয়েস্ট ইন দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ড উইমেন, girls and women supporter in the whole world, Bangladesh is highest so far cricket is concerned. So there are so many good things coming up, going on in cricket, এবং আমি মনে করি যে এটা সামনে আমাদেরকে ধরে রাখতে হবে, এগিয়ে নিয়ে যেতে হবে. বাট প্রথমেই বিফোর আই কন্টিনিউ, আমার একটা জিনিস না বললেই হচ্ছে না. বিপিএল আমি যখন প্রথম এসেছিলাম, আমি অলওয়েজ সে, যেটা আমার জন্য একটা বিরাট মাথা ব্যথা. আমার কাছে কীরকম জানি, বিপিএল মানেই ঝামেলা. এই ঝামেলাটা মনে হচ্ছিল খুব বেশি, কিন্তু আস্তে আস্তে উই হ্যাভ ট্রাইড টু সলভ ইট. আস্তে আস্তে যত দিন যাচ্ছে এটা আরও এক্সাইটিং, আরও ভালো হচ্ছে, আরও ট্রান্সপারেন্ট করার চেষ্টা করছি. কিন্তু এই সব কিছুর মূলে যার জন্য আমি সাহস করে বলতাম, সেই সিনহা ভাই আজকে আমাদের কাছে নেই. সিনহা ভাই ওয়াজ দি চেয়ারম্যান অফ দি বিপিএল গভর্নিং কাউন্সিল, অ্যান্ড আই ওয়াজ সো কনফিডেন্ট অ্যান্ড রিল্যাক্সড. কোনো দিন আমি এই বিপিএল নিয়ে কখনো মাথা ঘামাতে হয়নি. কিছু হলে উনি তো আছেই. আজকে সিনহা ভাই আমাদের মাঝে নেই, কাজে এটার ওনার শূন্যতাটা কাভার করা খুবই কঠিন, এবং এখন পর্যন্ত আমি এমন কোনো মানুষ পাই নেই যে যাকে দেওয়া যায় সিনহা ভাইয়ের জায়গায়. সো হি ওয়াজ সামবডি, আমরা সকলেই ওনাকে ভীষণভাবে মিস করছি এবং আমার মনে হয় সামনেও করব. এবারও there will be 6 franchisee teams in the 6th edition of BPL like last year, and সবচেয়ে ভেরি ইন্টারেস্টিং, উই হ্যাভ ইউ অল, মানে এতদিনে অলমোস্ট ইউ হ্যাভ নোন দ্যাট ইট ইজ ভেরি রিমার্কেবল যে ডিসপাইট এক্সট্রিমলি বিজি স্কেডিউল ইন দ্য ক্রিকেটিং ওয়ার্ল্ড, যেখানে নাকি সব দেশেরই প্রায় খেলা আছে, সেখানটায় প্লেয়ার পাওয়াটা কিন্তু খুবই কঠিন, বিশেষ করে আমাদের বিপিএলটা যখন আমরা শুরু করতে যাচ্ছি. বাট তারপরও অন্যান্য যে কোনো বছরের রেকর্ড ভঙ্গ করে উই হ্যাভ মোর দ্যান 365 প্লেয়ার্স যারা হ্যাভ শোন ইন্টারেস্ট, ওভারসিজ প্লেয়ার্স টু পার্টিসিপেট আমাদের এই টুর্নামেন্টে. দিস ইজ সামথিং আমি মনে করি যে উই শুড বি, মানে এটাই প্রমাণ করে যে আমাদের বিপিএল ইজ actually becoming very popular not only in Bangladesh but it has crossed the boundary of Bangladesh, এবং বাইরের মানুষজন এখন সেটা পছন্দ করছে, এটাকে একটা ভালো টুর্নামেন্ট হিসেবে ধরে নিয়েছে. I hope all the local and foreign players যারা নাকি এখানে আপকামিং বিপিএল এই নেক্সট এডিশনে খেলবে তারা খুব ভালো খেলবে. একটু আগে বেশ কিছু গ্লিমস দেখানো ছিল গত বিপিএলের একটা গ্লিমসই আমার চোখে পড়ে, সেটা হচ্ছে ক্রিস গেইলের ফাইনাল. আনবিলিভেবল, মানে এইগুলা দেখা মাঠে বসে এর চেয়ে বড় সৌভাগ্য আর কি হতে পারে. হি ওয়াজ রিয়েলি ট্রুলি ফ্যান্টাস্টিক, হি ওয়াজ অলওয়েজ, বাট যা খেললো অসাধারণ. তবে সাথে সাথে এটাও বলতে চাই, আমাদের লিটন দাস কিন্তু নিধাস ট্রফিতে খারাপ করে নাই. ইভেন ওয়েস্ট ইন্ডিজের সাথে ইউএসএর ফাইনালের ম্যাচে হি অলসো প্লেড বিউটিফুলি. আর অনেকেই ভালো খেলেছে, এটাতে কোনো সন্দেহ নেই. মানে আমি বলছি যে উই হ্যাভ অলসো আমাদের মাঝে প্লেয়ার্স লাইক তামিম, সাকিব, মুশফিক, রিয়াদ, অ্যান্ড একজনের নাম না বললেই চলে না, ও কেমনে জানি জিতে যায়, সেটা হচ্ছে মাশরাফি. ও থাকলেই মনে হয় টিম জিতে যাবে, মানে যে এখানেই যাক. সো ওর মধ্যে কিছু একটা আছে, দেয়ার ইজ সামথিং. সো অ্যান্ড তার সাথে এখন উই আর হ্যাভিং ভালো খেলছে ইমরুল খায়েস, দেন উই হ্যাভ লিটন দাস, সৌম্য ইন দ্য লাস্ট ওডিআই হঠাৎ করে এসে যে ইনিংসটা খেললো অসাধারণ. সো দিস ইজ সামথিং, এটাই আমরা চাচ্ছি. এবং এইখানটায় সবচেয়ে ইম্পর্টেন্ট জিনিস যেটা আমি মনে করি, বিপিএল চালানোর পিছনে মেইন কারণটা আপনাদের সকলকে জানতে হবে. এখানে অনেকগুলো টিম আছে, এখানে যারা টিম করছেন আমি এখানে দেখেই বলতে পারি যে সকলেই ক্রিকেটকে কত বেশি ভালোবাসেন, সকলেই চান তাদের টিমটা চ্যাম্পিয়ন হবে. এটাতে এটাই হওয়া উচিত. কম্পিটিশন ইজ সিভিয়ার, এটাই আমরা চাই. কিন্তু একটা জিনিস ভুলে গেলে হবে না, আগে দেশ তারপরে কিন্তু আপনাদের দল। সো সবসময় বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট দেশের জন্য কোনটা ভালো হবে ফার্স্টে এটা চিন্তা করবেন, তারপর আপনাদের নেক্সট হচ্ছে ফ্র্যাঞ্চাইজি। আমরা আপনাদের সাথে আছি। আই উইশ অল দ্য সাকসেস অফ এবারের 6th এডিশন অফ বিপিএল। এবং আমি মনে করি যে বিদেশি প্লেয়ারদের সাথে বেশ কিছু নাম করা প্লেয়ার এবার আমাদের এখানে যোগ হচ্ছে, এটা শুনে ভালো লাগছে। বাট আমাদের লোকাল প্লেয়াররাও আমি আশা করব অসাধারণ নৈপুণ্য প্রদর্শন করবে এবং এইবারের বিপিএলকে আরও জাঁকজমকপূর্ণ, আরও আকর্ষণীয় করে তুলবে। এই বলে বক্তব্য শেষ করছি। সকলকে ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you very much, sir. And as you can see, the honorable board directors and governing council members are here. We have former captain Akram Khan, Naimur Rahman Durjoy, and of course, let's not forget we have Habibul Bashar Shumon with Khulna Titans as well. Now, it's time for business. So, we would like to take a look at the players retained by the franchises and also directly signed by them.
Thank you. I, on behalf of Bangladesh Cricket Board, BPL Governing Council, would like to invite all the franchisees in today's draft, along with the viewers from Bangladesh and globally. To start with, we would like to see the retained and direct signed players. Then we will go to the housekeeping points.
Sure. Can we have the AV, please? And next, please. And Liam Dawson. Rajshahi Kings, Kais Ahmed and Christian Jonker. Sylhet Sixers, David Warner and Sandeep Lamichane from Nepal. Rangpur Riders, the man A.B. de Villiers from South Africa and Alex Hills from England. Chittagong Vikings, Robert Freiling and Mohammad Shahzad. So these are the players who are already part of Bangladesh Premier League 2018-19. আমরা সবসময় বলি যে আমাদের পাইপলাইনে প্লেয়ারের কথা, এটা নিয়ে আমরা অনেক আলোচনা করি, কিন্তু পাইপলাইনে যে একজন ভালো ড্রাফট কমিশনার নেই, এটা নিয়ে আমরা কথা বলি না। বছরের পর বছর we see only one face, and we are very thankful and fortunate to have Honorable Board Director Mr. Mahbub Anam as the draft commissioner for today's players draft. A big round of applause for Mr. Mahbub Anam. And now I would like to hand it over to Mr. Mahbub Anam to start the proceeding.
Thank you, MC, Mr. Shabir, for this introduction. Before we start, I'd like to put some housekeeping in place. I'd appreciate that all communication device is kept in silent or in aircraft mode. We do have internet connectivity for any updates on players that you need. It is a televised event. We'd appreciate that silence. We would also request only one individual from each table to choose the player's name so that we have an uniformity. In terms of foreign players, I would request them to name the serial number, the country, and the name of the player. For local players, we would request to be serial number and name of the players. Once chosen, the player cannot be changed as per the playing rules of the draft. One of the other key points of the draft rule is that total number of local players, that minimum that each team should have is 10 and a maximum of 12. So including your retained and your retained players, you need to get to at least 10 players from the draft and maximum of 12. In the event that you haven't picked enough players, the players have to be taken from the draft subsequently. In terms of foreign players, maximum players including draft, retained and purchased outside draft is 9, but there is a rule that minimum 4 players are mandatory. 4 players are mandatory to be in the playing 11. So each team must have 4 foreign players on their call, including the retained and outside purchase players. In regards to the process of how we will arrange the serial for picking, which is a luck, the members from the governing council to start with will pick the name of the team and the respective team member from the franchisee. One of the team member will pick a number which will be the serial for picking up the draft serial. We will be doing one for the local players and we'll run the same process for the foreign players. Each set of calling, as you know in the draft policy, has 2 rounds which will start from 1 to 7 and it will reverse. In the term of the second set, the team which has picked the last ball will get a chance to pick the first, making it even for everybody, not to leave everything to luck. After 2 sets of calling, there will be a 5-minute recess, which will allow you to regroup yourself in your team combination, and then we'll come back for second 2 sets of calling. You are already aware of number of players that has been retained and number of players that has been taken outside the draft. In the players' availability on the team sheet, on the player sheet, number of players have been shown as TBA, to be advised. This is because these players are currently playing for their national team on different formats. But as the draft is happening almost over 2 months prior to the actual event happening, depending on their selection for the national team, they will be available. You have also received a notice of amendment from the Governing Council, which states that Governing Council has included Mushfiqur Rahim as Category A player with Chittagong Vikings, and there has been a withdrawn player of Najibullah Jardan from Afghanistan, who has been put back on the draft under serial number 366. There has been also a duplication of name for Dusan Sanaka from Sri Lanka, Dasun Sanaka from Sri Lanka for category D with a serial number of 251, which has been deleted. So we will consider Dasun's serial number as 280. So at the moment, as we see on the foreign players list, Dhaka Dynamites have already picked 5. Titans have taken 3. Kumila Victorians have taken 3. Rajshahi Kings have taken 2. Sylhet Sixers have 3. Rajshahi Rangpur Riders have 3. And Chittagong Vikings has 4. And according to the local players, Dhaka Dynamite has 1. Khulna Titans have 3. Kumila Victorians have 3. Rajshahi Kings have 4. Sylhet Sixers have 3. Rangpur Riders have 3. And Chittagong Vikings have 2. So this is where we stand to start with. So I would request the organizers to start with the ball considering the names of the team. So let us decide who is going to be the lucky starter of today's draft. Can I ask the organizers to have the ball with the balls with the name of the franchisees to be brought forward?
So I guess Mr. Mahbub Anam has explained the rules to you. So now I would like to request Mr. Akram Khan to please kindly pick a ball for the name of the franchise. And first I would like to request
This draft is for the local players.
May I please request a representative from Chittagong Vikings to please come on stage and pick the number for their team. Please on stage. Please.
और 3 नंबर है
And number 3,
Chittagong Vikings has received number 3, which will be their calling serial for the first round of calls.
now I request Mr. Jalal Yunus to please pick a ball. Kumila Victorians. And our representative from Kumila Victorians. Number 4.
It's number 4 for Kumila Victorians.
Now I request Mr. Naimur Rahman Durjoy. Sylhet Sixers.
Sylhet Sixers.
6, number 6.
Number 6.
Select Sixers gets number 6.
That's a very, very loyalty program.
Now I kindly request Mr. Lokman Hossain Bhuiya to please pick a ball.
Rangpur Raiders.
Rangpur Riders.
And দেখার বিষয় মাশরাফি বিন মুর্তজা কোন নাম্বার পিক করেন?
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5 for Rangpur Riders.
Now I request Mr. Hanif Bhuiya to please do the honor.
Khulna Titans.
Khulna Titans, thank you very much.
Number 2.
Number 2. Now I request Mr. Akram Khan once again.
The only 2 numbers left is number 1 and number 7.
This is Rajshahi Kings.
Rajshahi Kings. It is number 1. Right guess, Sujan bhai. Yes. Now I request Mr. Lokman Hossain Bhuiya to please pick it up. But
No, you
still,
have to go. You have to see
just
the
for the sake of it. Formality.
Dhaka Dynamites.
Dhaka Dynamites. আচ্ছা আমি করে দেব
No, let them come.
না না
Come.
the draft
Please, please.
commissioner said like it's a rule. Shakib Al Hassan.
We want to see it's correct or not.
Shakib, you don't get to score a 7.
Yeah, that's correct. No ball and a 6.
Number 7.
Number 7. So we are on the start of the local players' first set of draft. The serial is Rajshahi Kings to pick number 1. Number 2 is Khulna Titans. Number 3 is Chittagong Vikings. Number 4 is Kumila Victorians. Number 5 is Rangpur Riders. Number 6 is Sylhet Sixers. And number 7 is Dhaka Dynamites. So let's hold our breath and let's get to the real action. And I would ask the organizers to take the ball to Rajshahi Kings table. Please, can we have a numbered ball to go to? See, it is not done yet. Number 7 can still be number 1. We have a second layer of luck that would take you through. See, this is what now you're going to pick your own numbers. You'll pick last, yes. That's a start with. So you still have a luck, second layer of luck. Now this is. See, this was to pick your serials. Who picks first to pick the serial of the call? Okay? So we pick the names, you pick the number. Now the number will again come from. So that takes away every event of transparency. So you have second layer of transparency for your picking. Please, can we have the numbered ball only? Numbered ball only. It will go to Rajshahi Kings. This is going to decide who is going to choose the player first.
Hello.
Secondary, because now then it's become.
Hello.
Please, can we have the number, please?
Hello.
Rajshahi Kings is number 2 caller for the first round of local calls, local players. We will go to Khulna Titans, please. Number 1. Chittagong Vikings, please.
Number 3.
Number 3. Kumilla Victorians, please. Number 6. Now it's going to be Rangpur Riders. Number 7 is going to be Select Sixers now. So 6 is still left. 6 is still left. Oh, 6 is gone. Okay, sorry. 6 is gone. 4 and 5 is left. Number 5. And finally, it will be Dhaka Dynamites. They got to pick the last one.
Number 4.
It's number 4. So, we now going to start with the calling for players for local players, which is we do not have anybody at A+. The player list starts with A. As you know that Mushfiqur Rahim has been allocated to Chittagong Vikings. So we have a total of 187 players to choose from. And we will start with Khulna Titans. It's your turn for the first call of today's draft. the 6th BPL draft begins.
Thank you. Our first call will be category B, player number 5, Johurul Islam.
The first call is serial number 5, Zohrul Islam. Category B goes to Khulna Titans. Serial number 5. I will now request Rajshahi Kings for their call.
Good afternoon. Our first call today, category A, number 1, Somya Seika.
Rajshahi Kings, they have taken serial number 1, Shommo Sarkar, category A. Now it is the turn for Chittagong Vikings.
Category A, serial number 5, Mossadegh Hussain.
Chittagong Viking takes serial number 5, Mossadegh Hossain Soikat, category A. It is now the turn for Dhaka Dynamites.
Category A, player number 7, Rubel Hussain.
It is player number 7, category A, Rubel Hussain, goes to Dhaka Dynamites. Select Sixers.
Category B, player number 13, Afif Hussain.
Player number 13, Afif Hussain Trubo. Category B goes to Select Sixers. It's Kumilla Victorians now.
A, serial number 2, Abu Haidar Rani.
Abu Haidar Rani goes to Kumilla Victorians. Is serial number 2, category A, Abu Haidar Rani. The first round's last call goes to Rangpur Riders.
We will go for category A, number 4, Shofiul.
Serial number 4, Mohammad Shafiul Islam, category A, goes to Rangpur Riders. So as per the rule now, it will be turn for Rangpur Riders to call first. It's a reverse calling for the first round.
We will go for C category, serial 2, Shohag Ghazi.
Rangpur Riders is taken serial number 2, Shohag Ghazi, category C. Kumilla Victorians, please.
We are calling for category A, serial number 3, Anamul Haq Bijoy.
Dashing opener Anamul Haq Bijoy, serial number 3, category A, goes to Kumilla Victorians. Select sixers, please.
Category B, Serial 11, Taskin Ahmed.
Select sixers, takes on Taskin Ahmed, serial number 11, category B. It's a call for Dhaka Dynamites. They're ready. They looks like they've already made a lot of homeworks.
Category B, players number 2, Nurul Hassan Chauhan.
The wicketkeeper batsman from the national side, Nurul Hassan Chauhan, goes to Dhaka Dynamites. Category B. 2B. Chittagong Vikings, please.
Serial number 6, category A, Abu Jai Chaudhry Rahi.
Serial number 6, Abu Jayed Chaudhry Rahi. Category A goes to Chittagong Vikings. Rajshahi Kings, please. It's done for Rajshahi Kings, please.
Category B, number 16, Fazal Rabi.
Fazle Mahmood Rabbi, category B, serial number 16, goes to Rajshahi Kings. It's the turn for Khulna Titans now.
Now we have 4 left batsmen, 1 to 6. Happy now?
We'll go for category E, player number 3, Shariful Islam, left arm pacer.
So we go all the way down to category E. Serial number?
Serial number 3,
Serial number 3, category E.
Shariful Islam, left arm pacer.
Shariful Islam, left arm pacer, new upcoming pacer. That's great to see new players getting into the BPL sides. So we have concluded our first set.
Can I say one thing? We're being told right now he won't be available, but his name is here. If he's not going to be available, then we needed to know that. If he's not available, then we will not pick this player.
We can't be, see, I will have to go by these books, and if you pick a player, it's been assigned that the BCB has made some ruling that he's here.
No, but I was just told.
I cannot.
Please
I
say
cannot.
that. He said he won't be able to play.
I'm not taking anybody anything from the floor, because it is something that I've been given a book. I follow the book. I cannot follow beyond the book.
Can we have a clarification of this? Because the director of development, he's saying that this player will be in tour. If he's not going to be available, but his name was given in the draft. That's how we planned. That's why I'm just checking.
Listen, the decision will be BCB's. I'm sure there has been availability of the players have been given on this sheet. So if he has been given sheet, as per that, he has to be playing. You cannot. Yes, he has to play. That's what it is.
Okay, if he can play, as you have said, then we'll pick him. Thank you.
You'll play BPL not 19, then you'll come to play. Okay, thank you. So we have completed our first set of calls. Now for the second set of calls, the team which was number 7, in the last set of calls, we'll have the first pick of balls. Please, can we have a number ball, please?
Number ball.
Number ball only.
So it is going to be Rangpur Riders who will pick the first ball now. Wrong. It is going to be, it's local, set 2. It's going to be Rangpur Riders. Only ball. So the serial for the second set.
One.
Our lucky captain who always picks the coin right has got number 1. No, pick it. Call it. Call. It's going to be now number 6, which was Kumilla Victorians, please. Player. Second round, player. Yeah, first round.
Number 7.
Number 7.
What's the number?
Number 7.
Number 7 to Kumilla Victorians. Select sixers, please. You'll pick now first. Local. Second set. Rule lekha je duta set of a local.
Number 4.
Number 4 to select sixers. Dhaka Dynamites, please. Second time lucky, Sakib.
5.
What's the number?
5.
Number 5 for Dhaka Dynamites. It's going to be Chittagong Vikings now.
Number 3.
Chittagong Vikings loves the number, so they're still at number 3. Khulna Titans, please.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Rajshahi Kings have not picked, I guess. Yes. Number 2. It's when only one number is left.
Aren't we supposed?
You got a better option.
I know we got a better option, but we were supposed to pick.
Yes.
So we are picking.
Plus, this has been an error. Yeah. It's an error.
It's number 2.
That they have picked their own numbers.
Number 2.
Number 2. Sorry, there's been an error, which of course we accept, and that has given individuals the situation. So we are going for second set of local Bangladeshi players, and to start the calling, I'm going to read out the serial now. It's going to be Rangpur Riders number 1, Rajshahi Kings number 2, Chittagong Vikings number 3, Sylhet Sixers number 4, Dhaka Dynamites number 5, Khulna Titans number 6, and Kumila Victorians number 7. So can we start with Rangpur Riders, please? No? Hello? Still transparency.
Yeah.
We said we will have the same serial for all the local calls. We have done once. We'll do it for foreign teams, foreign calls as well. Please.
We will go for Farad Reza, category B, serial number 6.
Category?
B.
Category B, serial number 6.
Farad Reza.
Rangpur Riders.
Yeah.
Farad Reza, serial number 6, category B, goes to Rangpur Riders. It's going to be Rajshahi Kings now.
Category C, number 37, Arafat Sani.
Serial number 37, left-arm spinner Arafat Sani, ex-national cricketer, category C, goes to Rajshahi Kings. It's a turn for Chittagong Vikings now.
Serial number 43, category D, Syed Khaled Ahmed.
Category, please repeat
Category,
again.
category D, serial number 43, Syed Khaled Ahmed.
Syed Khaled Ahmed, young and upcoming pace bowler. Serial number 43, category D, goes to Chittagong Vikings. Sylhet Sixers, please.
Category C, serial 35, Alamin.
Category C, serial number 35, Mohammad Alamin Hossain Senior, goes to Sylhet Sixers. Dhaka Dynamites, please.
Category C, player number 39, Ronnie Talukdar.
It is category C, serial number 39, Ronnie Talukdar, goes to Dhaka Dynamites. Khulna Titans, please.
Category B, serial number 3, Taijul Islam.
Category B, serial number 3, Taijul Islam, goes to Khulna Titans, left arm spinner. It's a turn for Kumila Victorians, please.
We are calling for category B, serial number 12, Mehdi Hassan. To be more
Serial
specific.
number 12, category B, Mehdi Hassan, all-rounder, goes to Kumila Victorians. We are going to have a recess after the next round of call for 5 minutes for you to recoup your position. So the second round of the second set of call to start with Kumila Victorians.
Can we have 1 minute time, 2 minutes?
Not 2 minutes, 1 minute, yes. I'm sure it gives everybody some more room or time to recapitulate their players list. We're still looking at a lot of the teams are signing up more bowlers and especially spinners on their kitty. But there are a lot of players available still. You know, there are 180, more than 185 players are available on the domestic circuit, and a lot of aspirant young players are there. Yes, do we have a name from you?
Okay, we're ready now. We are calling from category C, serial number 29. It is Ziaur Rahman.
The hard-hitting batsman Ziaur Rahman from category C, serial number 29. Is that correct? So the hard-hitting batsman Ziaur Rahman, serial number 29, category C, goes to Kumilla Victorians. Khulna Titans, please. All eyes on Khulna Titans.
We will call category B, number 7, Mohammad Alamin.
All-rounder batsman and spinner Mohammad Alamin, category B, serial number 7, goes to Khulna Titans. Off spinner. Dhaka Dynamites.
Category B, player number 1, Shubhagato Chaudhary.
I think it 1B, serial number 1, category B, Shubhagato Chaudhary goes to Dhaka Dynamites. Stand for Select Sixers.
Category E, serial number 2, Tawhid Ridoy.
Category E, serial number 2, Tawhid Ridoy, the under-19 captain. Under-19 captain goes to Select Sixers. It is now turn for Chittagong Vikings. Please. Chittagong Vikings, please. Can you help somebody, please, there? Please check on the mic, please.
Hello. Yeah. Serial number 39, category E, Naeem Hassan.
39E. The young off-spinner Naeem Hassan, category E, serial number 39, goes to Chittagong Vikings. Rajshahi, yes, Rajshahi Kings, please.
Category C, number 31, Alauddin Babu.
Serial number 31, category C, Alauddin Babu, all-rounder, goes to Rajshahi Kings. It's the turn for Rangpur Riders before we go to a 5-minute recess for recapitulating your team's position.
Okay, we will go for Mehdi Maruf, category C, serial number 34.
Serial number 34, category C, Mehdi Maruf goes to Rangpur Riders. So I think we had a good session of calling. It's been very wide range of cricketers that have been included, a lot of young and a lot of experienced ones. So we can get a 5-minute recess for you to regroup yourself. Thank you again. We are going to start with foreign calling after the recess.
Welcome back. You're watching BPL Draft 2018-19. The competition is getting fierce. The tension is already rising. But before going to the next rounds of picks, আমরা একটু দেখে আসতে চাই এখন পর্যন্ত আমরা লোকাল প্লেয়ার সবাই পিক করেছেন কোন কোন দল কোন কোন লোকাল প্লেয়ারকে পিক করেছেন আমরা দেখছি রুবেল হোসেন রনি তালুকদার নুরুল হাসান সোহান শোভাগতম চৌধুরী এবার খুলনা টাইটান্স জহুরুল ইসলাম অমি শরীফুল ইসলাম তাইজুল ইসলাম এবং মোহাম্মদ আলামিন কুমিল্লা ভিক্টোরিয়ান্স আবু হায়দার রনি এনামুল হক বিজয় মেহেদি হাসান জিয়াউর রহমান রাজশাহী কিংস সৌম্য সরকার ফজলে মাহমুদ রাব্বি আরাফাত সানি আলাউদ্দিন বাবু সিলেট সিক্সার্স আফিফ হোসেন তাসকিন আহমেদ আলামিন হোসেন সিনিয়র দ্য ফাস্ট বোলার তৌহিদ হৃদয় রংপুর রাইডার্স শফিউল ইসলাম সোহাগ গাজী ফরহাদ রেজা এবং মেহেদি মারুফ চিটাগং ভাইকিংস মোসাদ্দেক হোসেন আবু জায়েদ রাহি সায়েদ খালেদ আহমেদ নাইম হাসান আমরা দেখে আসলাম নাও আল হ্যান্ড ইট ওভার টু মিস্টার মাহবুব আনাম দ্য ড্রাফট কমিশনার
ধন্যবাদ Thank you all. We are again back to our action. We will now go into the foreign players round. We have altogether 366 foreign players in the draft this time, which is the largest contingent of foreign players for a BPL session, in spite of the retention and direct purchase. We will follow the same procedure that we have followed for the Bangladeshi local players. So we will start with the procedure of the team and the serial for picking the ball. So let us proceed with the procedure for picking the ball.
Thank
I'll
you
ask
very
the
much.
organizers to start
Yes.
that.
It's already ready, Mahbub, and I request Mr. Akram Khan to pick the name of the team.
Chittagong Vikings.
Hometown.
Chittagong Vikings, his hometown.
I request a representative from Chittagong Vikings to pick the
Somebody
number,
to come and pick a number, please.
Number 7.
They start with number 7.
Now I request Mr. Naimur Rahman Durjoy MP to please and pick the ball.
Rajshahi Kings.
Rajshahi Kings.
Obaidur, airport.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Now I kindly request Honorable Board Director Mr. Jalal Yunus.
Dhaka Dynamites.
Dhaka Dynamites.
Can we
someone
have
to
somebody
please-
from Dhaka Dynamites, please? Looks like teams are pretty satisfied with their combinations. Everybody is working on the team.
Number 4. Number 4.
Number 4. All the top numbers are still available, so there is nothing to worry.
Now request Honorable Board Director Mr. Lokman Hossain Bhuiya.
Select Sixers.
Select Sixers.
Number 6.
Number 6. Select Sixers have always fascination for 6.
Now I request Honorable Board
Yes, 6
Director
again.
Mr. Hanif Bhuiya to pick a ball.
This is for foreign players. We do the same procedures as what we did for local players.
Kumilla Victorians.
Five, choice, 4. We have left with 1, 2, 3.
Number 2.
Number 2 to Kumilla Victorians.
Now I request Mr. Akram Khan, kindly request Mr. Akram Khan to come again and pick a ball.
Rajshahi King. Rider. Sorry.
Rangpur
Riders.
Rangpur Riders.
Number 1.
Rangpur Riders goes number 1.
Now as Mr. Hanif Bhuiya is sitting right next to me. Can you please, yes.
Oh, Khulna Titans. Kindly someone from Khulna Titans, please. Teams looks very satisfied. I think the teams are going according to their plans. Number 2.
Number 3.
Oh, number 3, that's correct. So, we have got the serial for picking for the ball, which will give you the serial for choosing your players. As it stands, Rangpur Riders 1, Kumilla Victorians 2, Khulna Titans 3, Dhaka Dynamites 4, Rajshahi Kings 5, and Select Sixers 6, Chittagong Vikings 7. Can we have a ball with the numbers only? It's Rangpur Riders to start. A captain, one-day captain, Mashevi Murtuza, picks number 5. Kumilla Victorians, please.
Number 6.
Number 6. It is Khulna Titans now.
Number 3.
Number 3, they retain the same position. Dhaka Dynamites, please.
Number 4.
So they retain the same position. Number 4, Rajshahi Kings now, please.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2 to Rajshahi Kings. Select Sixers now. Sorry, your number 6 is gone, so you can't get Sixers anymore.
One.
Oh, so they've gone for 6-1. And Chittagong Vikings now.
Seven.
So they retain the same position. So we will now start choosing the players from the draft for the foreign players for set 1, round 1. We would start with select Sixers, the lucky ones. So we wait for your choice, please.
Serial E, number 300 from West 297. Sorry, apologies.
Serial number
297 from West Indies, category E. Fabian Allen.
297? Is
Yes.
that so? 297, Fabian Allen, West Indies, all-rounder, oblique left-arm spinner, category E, goes to select Sixers. It is the turn for Rajshahi Kings now.
Category E from Sri Lanka, Usuru Udana.
Can we have the serial number to start with, please?
234, sir.
Mahela Udawata. Is that correct?
232, sir.
Okay, so that's yeah.
There's a
232.
mistake here.
Yes. Isuru Udana, the fast bowler.
Yes, sir.
So 232, Isuru Udana from Sri Lanka goes to Rajshahi Kings. Serial number 232. Please, for foreign players, I would request you to just mention the serial number and the country. Then we can go down that line.
Sorry,
So
Robert,
for it is the turn for Khulna Titans now. Any change? What?
No. We got the sheet which is 232 is a different name, so we would like to clarify that. So it is Isuru Udana, but here it's a different name, the sheet that we have. So it may be a mistake on somebody's part. So apologies for that, but it is Isuru Udana, just a reconfirmation.
Yeah, Udana. Okay. So I think it is corrected now. Do they have the correct list now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Please, does everybody's sheet 232 is Udana? So we know that we are all on the same page. Please
Correct.
check that. So
Correct.
that nobody is working with a different sheet. Okay, now can we go to Khulna Titans, please?
We will call from category D, country Afghanistan, serial number 10, player Zahir Khan.
Oh, sorry. Serial number 10, Zahir Khan, Afghanistan, left-arm Chinaman, Khulna Titans. It is the turn for Dhaka Dynamites.
From category E, player number 216 from South Africa, Andrew Bird.
Serial number 216, Andrew Bridge from South Africa, fast bowler, right-handed, category E, goes to Dhaka Dynamites. It is the turn for Rangpur Riders.
Okay.
Serial number, please, first.
Serial number 99. And it's the English player Ravi Bopara, category B.
Serial number 99, Ravi Bopara from England, all-rounder, goes to Rangpur Riders. It's the turn for Kumilla Victorians, please.
We are calling for Shahid Afridi from Pakistan, all-rounder leg spin, right hand, from A+ category.
Serial number, please.
173. Correction, this is 173. The latest.
Yes, correct. You are correct.
Yes.
Serial number 173, Shahid Afridi from Pakistan, the all-rounder, goes to Kumilla Victorians. Is the turn for Chittagong Vikings.
Serial number 225, country South Africa, grade D, Cameroon Delport.
225, serial number. It's Cameroon Delport from South Africa. The all-rounder goes to Chittagong Vikings. It's been a great round, and we had seen Shahid Afridi going to Kumilla Victorians, Delport going to Chittagong Vikings, and there are more big names to come by. So we will now go to round 2 of set 1 of foreign players. To start with, it comes from the reverse order. So it is going to be the turn for Chittagong Vikings.
Number 280, serial number 280, Dasun Sanak.
Please, can you be loud, please? Serial number?
280, Dasun Sanak.
Serial number 280, Dasun Sanaka, Sri Lanka, goes to Chittagong Vikings. His availability starts from January 11 till the end, if you're aware of that. It is for Kumilla Victorians, please, now. They already have Shahid Afridi on their back. So is few other international players.
Asking again, 1 minute time.
Yeah, you
Offering
have 1
apology
minute
for
time.
that. Only
Sure.
1 minute.
It's quite a tough decision with 366 players on the take. It takes quite a time to go through those players. So, as we said, that this is the highest number of players that we had on the draft, whereby already more than 20 players of the foreign origin have been recruited by different teams. So we are really looking for a cracking season 6. We have already a lot of big names from De Villiers, Mr. Gale, and Shoaib Afridi, Sunil Narayan, Andre Russell. So it's going to be a challenging tournament for all the teams, and the teams are very balanced.
We are ready.
Please, serial number, please.
Serial number 265. It is Thisara Pereira from Sri Lanka, all-rounder, right arm first. And I think it's okay.
Serial number 265, Thisara Pereira, the captain of the Sri Lankan T20 team now. And he is available from January 9 for rest of the team. Excellent player for T20. The next call goes to Rangpur Riders. Yeah, you have it. I know it's 366 names to go through. It's quite an option.
Yeah, we got him.
Yeah, serial number, please, fast.
Serial number 223. Category B, Riley Russo.
223, player number Riley Russo from South Africa. Won an excellent bat for T20. Goes to Rangpur Riders.
Thank you.
223. Dhaka Dynamites.
Shell number 54, category D from England, Ian Bell.
Serial number 54, English national team player Ian Bell goes to Dhaka Dynamites. It is the turn for Khulna Titans.
We'll go for serial number E.
Serial number, please.
E.
No, I don't.
Serial number is 301.
Yeah, okay.
Player name is Sharfain Rutherford.
Serial number 301, Sharfain Rutherford from West Indies, the all-rounder. Category E goes to Khulna Titans. The next is from Rajshahi Kings.
Serial number 34, Laurie Evans, England.
Serial number 34, Laurie Evans from England, goes to Rajshahi Kings. Last but not the least, it is Silas Sixer's turn now.
Category C, serial number 182 from Pakistan, Muhammad Irfan.
182. The tall Pakistani fast bowler Mohammad Irfan goes to Sylhet Sixers, who on their fold have also Warner playing this season. So we hereby complete our one round of foreign recruits and the draft. Now we will go back to the local recruits for another one set, after which we will give another 5-minute recess. So please, can you bring out your local players list to start with? We are back to the domestic circuit, where the first peak of the ball will go to Kumilla Victorians. Local, we are going back to the local again, and there will be one more round, and then we'll have a 5-minute recess. Kumilla Victorians to pick the ball first. Number 6 to Kumilla Victorians. The next ball will be picked up by Khulna Titans. Habibul Bashar, he's tossing his coin. Let's see where it goes.
It's my jersey number 7.
Number 7. Lucky 7. Now it is the turn for Dhaka Dynamites. We have another captain picking up the coin, and let's see where the coin goes.
Number 1.
Number 1, that's it. Now it's going to be the turn for Sylhet Sixers. So the people who have already called, they can be ready for their name, please. Number 4. It's turn for Chittagong Vikings, please.
Back to 3.
Back to 3, which means you're improving. So it is the turn for Rajshahi Kings now. This is going to be the round for Bangladesh local players.
Number 2.
Number 2 to Rajshahi Kings. Rangpur Riders gets the last option to pick the ball. There's only one. There's no change in numbers. That's just the confirmation, please.
5.
Number 5. So it is the third set and the 5th round for local players. So can I ask Dhaka Dynamites for their choice?
From category E, serial number 40, Kasionic.
Serial number
40.
40 from category E, Kazi Onik. The young upcoming fast bowler goes to Dhaka Dynamites. This is the turn for Khulna Titans. Local player.
Excuse me. We were the second one. Number 2, Rajshahi Kings.
Oh, sorry. I made a mistake.
Sorry,
yes,
we're
sorry.
number 7.
You're
Sorry,
number 7.
Mappai.
So this is the 2 of the ball, sorry. Number 2 goes to Rajshahi Kings. Yes. Thank you for... Somehow Rajshahi seems to be falling behind. Khulna Titans, you are number 7, so you have enough time to choose your player.
We're going for category C, player number 5, Marshall Ayub.
He just got an excellent run on the last National League. Category C, serial number please again.
5. C5.
Serial number 5, Marshal Ayub, batsman, category C, goes to Rajshahi Kings. Chittagong Vikings, please.
Serial 17, Mohammad Ashraful, category B.
B, Mohammad Ashraful goes to Chittagong Vikings. Select sixes, please.
Category C, serial 28, Nabil Samad.
28C, left arm spinner Nabil Samad. 28C goes to Sylhet Sixers, who I think hails from Sylhet as well. So we can go now to Rangpur Riders.
It's category D, serial number 23, Nahid. Nahidul Islam.
23D, Nahidul Islam, the all-rounder, goes to Rangpur Riders. It is the turn for Kumilla Victorians, please.
It's serial 36, category C, Musharraf Rubail.
Serial number 36 of category C, Khandokar Musharraf Hossain Rubel, left arm spinner, goes to Kumilla Victorians. It is the turn for Khulna Titans now. So by now you had enough time to select your players, I'm sure.
We'll pick category B, serial number 10, player name Shubhashish Roy.
From where? Category D?
Category B. B. Serial number 10.
B10.
Shubhashish Roy, pacer.
Shubhashish Roy. Shubhashish Roy, serial number 10, category B, goes to Khulna Titans. So we will reverse the schedule for the next calling of the second round of set 3. So the first calling goes to Khulna Titans again.
We'll call category C, player number 19, Junaid Siddiqui, top order batsman.
Category C, 19, ex-national player, Junaid Siddiqui, goes to Khulna Titans. Thank you. And the next calling is Kumilla Victorians. After this round of call, we will go for a 5-minute recess for you to regroup your team's combination so that you can come back fresh for the next round of local players again. Can we have some name from Kumilla Victorians, please?
Okay. This is serial 36 from D category, Shahidul Islam. Muhammad Shahid, list correction. C category, Muhammad Shahid.
C category, কত number?
I correct myself. Is serial 41, Muhammad Shahid from C category.
Serial number 41, category C, Muhammad Shahid, the fast bowler, goes to Comilla Victorians. It is the turn for Rangpur Riders now. And it is the local players. We will have a break of 5 minutes after this round. Do you have a name from Rangpur Riders?
Yes.
Please. Category?
Category C, serial number 10, Nadif Chaudhary.
Nadif Chaudhary. Category C, serial number 10 goes to Rangpur Riders. Select sixes, please.
Category D, serial number 12, Ibadat Hussain.
Ibadat Hussain, serial number 12, category D. Our find from the Pacers hand from BCB, who has recently bowled very well against the Zimbabweans, goes to select sixes. It's the turn for Chittagong Vikings.
Serial number 6, category E, Rabiul Haq.
Category E, serial number 6, Rabiul Haq, pace bowler, goes to Chittagong Vikings. It's the turn for Rajshahi Kings.
Category B, number 9, Kamrul Rabi.
B9,
Kamrul Islam Rabi.
it's Kamrul Islam Rabbi, the fast bowler of category B, serial number 9, goes to Rajshahi Kings. The last one comes to Dhaka Dynamites. They need quite a bit of local players because they retain only one. So I'm sure they're looking for the young and energetic. We have seen a lot of calls going to young players, which is a very positive sign. There's a big discussion going on, it seems.
Category D, player number 4, Mizanur Rahman.
D4, Mizanur Rahman. Batsman goes to Dhaka Dynamites. So we have completed our 2 sets of round. We will give you 5 minutes to just regroup. Please don't leave the room. So we want to start within the next 5 minutes so that you get some time to start off. We will restart with local players again.
You're watching BPL Draft 2018-19. আমরা প্রথম বিদেশি overseas player রাউন্ডগুলো দেখেছি. So before we move on, we want to take a look at how the teams stand after so far. Dhaka Dynamites has picked Andrew Birch, Ian Bell, Kazi Onik, Mizanur Rahman. Khulna Titans Zahir Khan from Afghanistan, Sharfain Rutherford, Subhashish Roy, Zunaid Siddiq. Kumila Victorians, Shahid Afridi, Thisara Pereira, Musharraf Rubel, and Mohammad Shahid. Rajshahi Kings, Isuru Udana, Laurie Evans, Marshall Ayub, Kamrul Islam Rabbi. Sylhet Sixers, Fabian Allen from West Indies, Mohammad Irfan, Nabil Samad, Ibadat Hussain. Rangpur Riders, Ravi Bopara, Riley Russo, Nahidul Islam, Nadif Chaudhary. Chittagong Vikings, Cameron Delport, Dasun Shanaka, Mohammad Ashraful, and Robiul Haq. Now I'll hand it over to Mr. Mahbub Anam once again.
Thank you. Just for a check for each of the team, Dhaka Dynamites already have 7 overseas players and 7 local players. Chittagong Vikings have 6 overseas players and 8 local players. Kumila Victorians have 5 foreign players and 9 local players. Rajshahi Kings have 4 overseas players and 10 local players. Sylhet Sixers have 5 overseas players and 9 local players. And Rangpur Riders have 5 overseas players and 9 local players. Khulna Titans have 5 overseas players and 9 local players. As been told that you need to have minimum of 10 local players from the draft and maximum of 12 and a maximum of 9 foreign players. Just for record, so that you know at some point when you have completed your quota, you can give a pass on those turns. So we are going back to local players. I would want a number balls to be set for our 4th set for local players. Can we have the ball? Dhaka Dynamites is going to be, to start with, it will be Khulna Titans, who were number 7 in the last round.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Thank you.
It's going to be Kumila Victorians next.
Number 4.
Number 4. Followed by Rangpur Riders. Number 3. Is going to be Sylhet Sixers next. It's on the extreme left. Sixers 6 is still left. Number 7. It's going to be Chittagong Vikings. Number 1, Chittagong Vikings. It's going to be Rajshahi Kings.
Number 2 again.
Number 2. And lastly, it is going to be Dhaka Dynamites. Just to confirm,
Number 6.
number 6. So we are going to the fourth set, the seventh round of local players. Can we have the names from Chittagong Vikings? All the A serials, A category has been picked on the draft, so there is nothing left on category A.
Serial number 17, category C, Yasir Ali Chaudhry.
Number 17, category C, goes Mr. Yasir Ali Chaudhry, batsman, goes to Chittagong Vikings. Rajshahi Kings.
We're going to pass this round, sir.
You're passing the round, okay. Number 3 is Rangpur Riders. Rangpur Riders.
Can I ask one question, please? Yes. Is Raju injured or he's playing?
His name is in the list. I have no report of his injury as it recorded his availability. See, we have whatever is given on the list and availability is done, the players will be available.
We will go for Abul Hussain Raju.
Please, can you say...
Category B, serial 8.
Category B, serial number 8, Mohammad Abul Hussain Raju goes to Rangpur Riders. It's the turn for Kumilla Victorians, please.
Serial 43, Samsur Rahman, C category.
44C.
43, serial.
43C.
C, Samsur Rahman, batsman.
C. 43C, Samsur Rahman goes to Kumilla Victorians. It's going to be turn for Khulna Titans. Do we have any choice from Khulna Titans?
We will go for category E, number 38, Tanveer Islam, left arm spinner.
E38, Tanveer Islam, left arm spinner, goes to Khulna Titans. It is the turn for Dhaka Dynamites. I see a lot of consultation from Saqib and his team and Khaled Mahmoud Sujon. Do we have
Sorry,
some-
from category C, player number 26, Asif Hassan.
Category C, serial number 26, Asif Hassan, left arm spinner, goes to Dhaka Dynamites. So we what was category? C26. Sorry, I made an error. I think it was jumped up to 6 and 7. It is select sixes turn again. I made an error because you are number 6 and they were number 7. So they should get the start back. So you had your chance. You can one thing that everybody must have minimum of 10 local players in the event. If you don't want to carry on beyond 10, you can pass.
So category.
Yes.
Category C, serial number 1, Alok Kapal.
Dhaka Dynamites, please. No, you have already called. You have called at number 6 and an error because you were supposed to be 7. You have already called C26 and C1.
No, C26 was Dhaka Dynamites.
Oh, sorry. Okay, then it's fine. Okay, I made an error. It's your call again. Thank you for correcting me. So it is select sixes again.
So it's our call now again.
Yeah, it's your call again.
Category D, serial number 8, Zakir Ali.
Category D, serial number 8, Zakir Ali. Zakir Ali Anik, wicket keeper. Batsman goes to select sixers. It is Dhaka Dynamites' turn.
Category D, player number 7, Shahadad Hossain Rajib.
Category D, serial number 7, Shahadad Hossain Rajib goes to Dhaka Dynamites. Kulna Titans, please.
We'll go for the player category E, serial number 4, Mahidul Onkon.
Category E, serial number 4, wicketkeeper batsman Mahidul Onkon goes to Kulna Titans. Kumilla Victorians, please. Please.
One thing, just 1 minute.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Do you have a name, please?
Yes. It's serial 14, category D, Sanjit Shah.
Serial number 14 from category D, Sonjit Shaha, off-spin bowler, goes to Kumilla Victorians. It's the turn for Rangpur Riders.
Serial number 7, category E, Fardin Hussain Oni.
Category E, serial number 7, Fardin Hussain Oni, batsman, goes to Rangpur Riders. It is the turn for Rajshahi Kings.
We're going to pass again.
Rajshahi Kings. They have taken 10 the minimum. Thank you. Chittagong Vikings, please.
Nihaduজ্জামান, serial number 25, category C.
23C.
25.
25C.
Nihaduজ্জামান.
Nihaduজ্জামান, left arm spinner. 25C. Category C goes to Chittagong Vikings. So that will complete our fourth set of local Bangladesh players. Now we will turn to international players list again. So we need to have a set of balls to restart the calling serial. Chittagong Vikings will do the first picking. So it's been an interesting call so far for local players. There's still quite an option left. I'm sure a few of the teams will still require local players.
Number 7.
Chittagong Vikings is number 7. Kumilla Victorians to pick next. Is the serial for calling international players for the second set of calling.
Number 3.
Number 3. It will be Rangpur Riders then. It is international players. Marshavi didn't want to pick. He doesn't want to toss the coin.
My number 2.
Oh, he's got good one now. So, it's going to be Dhaka Dynamites next. Sakib to toss the coin.
Six.
He is hidden a 6 for Dhaka Dynamites. It's going to be Rajshahi Kings next. Sorry, please. Hold on. You have not opened it. So I think we are left Khulna Titans, which is number 5. Okay. Thank you. On time. I have some problem with Rajshahi Kings. Somehow it gets to mess up.
We will sort it out now. Right?
Number 5.
5 to number 5. It's going to be Rajshahi Kings now at number 6. It still leaves out number 1 and number 4. So the options are open. Number 4. Sylhet Sixers at number 7, but looks like they're lucky. US finally had a lady luck.
Number 1.
Yes, that's what it is. So we are going to the second set of international players draft. We would start with Sylhet Sixers.
Can we call?
Yeah, obviously you are number 1.
It's category D, serial number 15, Gulbuddin Naib from Afghanistan.
Serial number 15, Gulbuddin Naib from Afghanistan. Then all-rounder goes to Sylhet Sixers. It's serial 15, I'm correct? Rangpur Riders, please.
Yeah. Serial number 33, category D, Benny Howie.
Serial number 33, Benny Howell from England, the all-rounder, goes to Rangpur Riders. It's going to be Kumilla Victorians now for foreign players. There's a long list of over 366 players who are on the draft this year, which makes a lot of options, and I think the interest that we had from international cricketing community is definitely laudable, because that brings Bangladesh Premier League to a new height.
Okay.
Serial number?
Is serial number 321, Evan Lewis.
Oh.
From West Indies, top order batsman, left-hand A+ category.
Kumilla Victorians have roped Evan Lewis, serial number 321 from West Indies, the explosive opening batsman, along with Tamim on the long. So it goes to Kumilla Victorians. .321 serial number goes to Kumilla Victorians. Rajshahi Kings, please.
Number 130, Ryan Tenderskata, Netherlands.
Rajshahi Kings goes for serial number 130, Ryan Tenderskata from Netherlands. Very well known in the circuit for T20 globally. Goes to Rajshahi Kings. Khulna Titans.
We'll go for category A, serial number 278, Lasith Malinga.
278. The dynamic bowler from Sri Lanka, Lasith Malinga. Category A goes to Khulna Titans. Dhaka Dynamites.
We'll pass, please. Pass.
Can I hear it loud?
Pass.
Oh, okay. Chittagong Vikings.
Najibullah Jaddan, Afghanistan.
Serial number
366.
366.
Najibullah Jaddan.
Najibullah Jaddan of Afghanistan at 366 goes to Chittagong Vikings. So we're going to the reverse round. So it is Chittagong Vikings' turn again. Dhaka Dynamites for international players.
Pass, please.
Khulna Titans for international players. You can register up to 9 players in your team, and you have to play a minimum of 4 players, mandatory 4 players on a playing 11. There is enough players to choose from.
It's our call, right, Khulna Titans?
I thought so.
We'll go for, thank you. We'll go for category C, player 172, Yasir Shah, leg spinner.
The classical leg spinner from Pakistan, Yasir Shah, goes to Khulna Titans. That's okay. Rajshahi Kings.
Number 263, Sikuk Prasanna, Sri Lanka.
263, Sekagu Prasanna from Sri Lanka. Everybody's going for a lot of leg spinners. That looks to be very interesting. So I'm sure there are going to be twists and turns. Kumilla Victorians.
We are going for Chinaman. Wakar Salmakil from Afghanistan, serial 14, right hand.
Serial 14.
Category
Wakar Salamak Kil from Afghanistan.
Yes.
Akhil from Afghanistan, left arm Chinaman. Very interesting too. Can we have calls from Rangpur Riders?
Serial number 344, category E, Ocean Thomas.
344, Ocean Thomas, West Indies, the fast bowler, is going to Rangpur Riders. Can we have select sixes? Is select sixes with us? Oh, you're there. Okay, thank you. We are waiting for select six.
Category D.
Serial number?
Serial number 332 from West Indies, Andre Fletcher.
332. Another explosive batsman, Andre Fletcher from West Indies, is going to select sixers. So that concludes our second set of international players. So we'll go back to local players as for appetite of the teams. As we stand now, I think still some of the teams are short of their required quota of domestic players. So I will ask the teams one by one whether they have any further appetite for local players. So we will go for local players. You can pass on. So let's go for one more round. Is that okay? Okay. So hello?
And we will have 7 balls on the floor for the lot.
Yes, 7 balls. So we will continue with the local players. I think this will be the round that will complete our local players requirement. So the pick will start with select sixers. We want balls with numbers only. We had a wonderful draft so far. We have seen number of international players reputed in the field of T20 being recruited.
Number 6.
Number 6. A little improvement from 7 to 6. And also the number of times that sixers have taken up 6 looks like they're going for a good luck. So it's going to be Dhaka Dynamites. Teams looks very relaxed because I think most of the teams have been able to, franchisees have got their desired players. Number 1, that's quite an achievement to come at last. Is going to be Khulna Titans.
It's 7. 7.
Number 7, lucky for some, is going to be Kumila Victorians. Number 4. Rangpur Riders. They're going to get the lucky ones.
Number 3.
Number 3 to Rangpur Riders. Rajshahi Kings, please, next door. Number 5 to Rajshahi Kings, and that leaves for Chittagong Vikings. They've been lucky in most of the cases. They've never gone beyond 3. And they get 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. So this is our 5th round for domestic players, where we start with Dhaka Dynamites. I'm sure you need quite a bit of local players. So it's your turn to start. I thought you were already ready with your players list.
Category E, player number 5, Naim Sheikh.
Category E5. Naim Sheikh, batsman, goes to Dhaka Dynamites. Chittagong Vikings, please.
Serial 16, category C, Sadman Islam.
C16. Sadman Hassan, C. Mohammad Sadman Islam. Category C goes to Chittagong Vikings. This is the turn for Rangpur Riders.
Can we pick, if we pass now, can we pick later on after the draft?
How many players have you taken so far?
Local, we have already taken 11 players, so I can pass.
That's okay, you can
pass.
But any inclusion has to be from the list of the draft.
Yeah, sure,
Not
sure.
outside the draft. Rangpur Rider pass. It's the time for Kumilla Victorians.
To save time, is also pass from our side.
Number 5, Rajshahi Kings.
We're passing, sir.
Number 6, Sylhet Sixers.
Category D, serial number 20, Mehdi Hassan Rana.
D20, Mehdi Hassan Rana goes to Sylhet Sixers. And it is Kulna Titans.
We just wanted to clarify, we can take a player later if it's from
How
the
many
draft
players
list.
have you taken so
We've
far?
taken 11 already.
Okay.
So if we have one spot open, we can take
That has
later
to be taken from the draft list of
by
draft.
informing the governing council. In that case, we will pass. Thank you very much.
So we go back to the reversal order, which is Kulna Titans again.
Thank you. We'll pass. Thanks.
Then comes with Sylhet Sixers. You are pass. Then Rajshahi Kings. Rajshahi Kings, would you pass this round or you will call local players?
We're passing again, sir.
How many players so far have you recruited on the draft? 10?
10.
Kumilla Victorians. So do you want to take the 12 or you want to pass? Chittagong,
We passed the ball.
Rangpur Riders.
Pass.
How many players have you recruited domestic?
Domestic 11.
Chittagong Vikings.
We passed as well.
Dhaka Dynamites.
Pass.
How many players have you recruited?
Total in local.
Local.
10. Yeah.
Minimum 10. So, but any other player that you recruit outside the draft has to be from the list of the draft.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that has to be done prior to the event starting.
Do it in 24 hours, no worries.
Thank you. I know there's quite a bit, so it concludes there's no appetite for any more domestic player. That concludes the local player draft. We would go back to international players again, where we would like to know any appetite for any more international players from the draft. Sabir, can we hear how many international players have been? Can we get from the list? I already have the list. So should we continue for international players if there's an appetite in the floor? Okay, there's an appetite in the floor. So can we have the balls? Domestic is gone. How is the pass? Ekta pass hole. Na, but can we have number balls, please?
Yes.
So we are going for, say, 3 of international players.
Which is the first team?
The team to start picking is Chittagong Vikings.
We'd like to pass. We'd like to pass. But
Anyway, they will pick, they can pass because that's the, we see everybody passes, then it goes up.
Within
তিনটা টিম থেকে আছে তো তখন আমাকে আবার কি 7 নম্বরের থেকে 5 নম্বরের যে আবার তিনটা বল করতে হবে
Number 3.
Number 3. Dhaka Dynamites next. You can pick your number because the number goes in serial, you'll get it passed. Yes.
Number 4.
Khulna Titans. So far, the international picks have been excellent. I would say the teams have.
Number 5.
Number 5. Then it goes to Rajshahi Kings. So as I was saying, the international recruits have been excellent, and I think this is one of the best recruits for each of the team that I've seen through. I think it's going to be a cracking of season 6.
Number 2.
Kumila Victorians. This is so many. Getting one at last.
The expression says it all.
Yes.
Number 1. Yeah.
When they don't need players, that's not the right time to pick one. It's going to be Rangpur Riders, followed by Sylhet Sixers.
Number 6.
It goes for a 6 from Rangpur Riders. Sylhet Sixers is the last one. Unfortunately, 6 is not available. This would be the last round of foreign players as far as I'm concerned.
Number 7.
Number 7. So, to start the call, it's Kumila Victorians. Foreign players? International players?
Yes, we are ready. Serial 177. Amir Yamin from Pakistan. The all-rounder, right arm first. Category E.
177. Amir Yamin, all-rounder from Pakistan, goes to Kumila Victorians. Rajshahi Kings.
157, Mohammed Sami, Pakistan.
157, the famous Pakistani fast bowler Mohammad Sami goes to Rajshahi Kings. Chittagong Vikings.
Pass.
Dhaka Dynamites. For international players. How many players do you have for international? Khulna Titans.
Just give me 30 seconds, please.
I'll give you 45. You can pass and come back again.
We'll pass now.
It's going to be Rangpur Riders.
We already bought 7. do we have to take any more?
You can take up to 9. It is up to your discretion that you can take, or subsequently if you recruit any player, draft any player, it has to be from the draft list of 366. Minimum, you mandatorily you have to play 4 players, so that's the minimum.
Okay, pass.
Select Sixers.
Serial number 106, Pat Brown.
106.
Pat Brown.
Pat Brown from England, fast bowler, goes to Select Sixers. It's your turn again. If
Can we get 2 minutes?
1 minute.
Thank you.
I know it's the last bit of the challenge that you need to fill your places. I'll ask the organizers to make a final update with the new list so that
Serial 323, Nicholas Puran.
Select Sixers
From West Indies.
323. 323.
Nicholas Puran from West Indies.
323. Nicholas Puran, wicketkeeper batsman from West Indies, goes to Select Sixers. Rangpur Riders.
Pass.
Kulna Titans. By now I think you got some names.
Yes, now we do.
Okay, can we have that please?
Yeah, we'll take category D, serial number 364, player name from Zimbabwe, Brendan Taylor.
Three, 6, 4. Brandon Trailer from Zimbabwe, who is in excellent form this season.
Thank you.
Goes
Yes.
to Kulna Titans. Dhaka Dynamites. Chittagong Vikings. Kumilla Victorians. Do you have any more appetite for international player?
Pass.
Thank you. Rajshahi Kings.
Pass.
So I will ask round the table, do you have Select Sixers? Do you have any more appetite for international players? Dhaka Dynamites, do you have any appetite for international players? Rangpur Riders, do you have any appetite for international player? Rajshahi Kings. Kumilla Victorians, do you have any appetite for international players?
Not at this moment.
Okay. Kulna Titans. Chittagong Vikings. That's excellent. That brings the end of our draft for season 6. I'd like to thank all the franchisees for their excellent cooperation, and it's been an absorbing draft with a lot of players on the take, and we look forward to a blistering season 6 BPL to start in January 2019. Can we get a list, final list? The final list?
Thank you very much, everyone. And that concludes the battle of lottery balls. Now it's time to battle it out with cricket balls. Happy BPL to everyone and wish you all the best. Thank you very much.